Good evening and welcome to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. It is tournament time, Season 2. Tonight, the Ludington Orioles at Manistee High School, where they will take on the Reed City Coyotes in a boys quarterfinal matchup. The winner of this game will advance to play Wednesday night at 5:30 right back here at Manistee against the Big Rapids Cardinals. Then the winner of that game will move to Friday night's championship game here at Manistee High School, taking on either the Cadillac Vikings or the Manistee Chippewas. Scoop Hansen with you, the voice of the Orioles. Glad to be back with you. I'll tell you what, my voice has recovered, Gertzie. Friday night was just an absolutely awesome night. It's what March Madness is all about.
It's fun.
I tell you what, I was so jacked up, I went home. I listened to a little bit of the game. I got all the stats up, and by the time I think I drifted off, it was, 3:42 in the morning or so.
How could you drift off with the intensity that you brought on Friday
I had
night?
to calm down. 3:42.
That's pretty late,
well after
Scoop.
the game had ended. But what a ball game it was. What a night at Hawley. The ambiance, just the environment was totally awesome. Now tonight, Gertzie, the Orioles boys team opens up their Season 2 against a very tough opponent, the Reed City Coyotes. If you look at the records of the teams in Ludington's district, they all have winning records. Ludington at 12-8. They actually drew the 4th seed, Ludington did. Reed City 14-6. Cadillac, the number 1 seed. And then also Big Rapids was the number 2 seed. And you had Manistee, which was the number 5 seed. So Cadillac gets Manistee on Wednesday night. And it should be a fun thing. Like Thad said, we'll be hearing that interview here in just a little bit, the pregame interview. He said, we're going to really have to earn it. And you look back, Gertzie, I was just pointing this out to you. I just did the research about an hour and a half ago. If you look back, the last time a Ludington boys team lost a district basketball game was the 2015-16 season. That was it was on March 11th, 2016. The last time a Ludington boys team lost a district game. They lost to the Benzie Central Huskies 56-41 at Kingsley in the championship game. The Orioles have won 4 districts in a row, and they had one where they were getting set to play Cadillac for a district championship, but that game was canceled when all of the sports season got brought down by the pandemic. So,
yeah, and the year they lost, they were 15-6.
Yeah,
so it's not like they were any slouch either.
That was basically the team that went on to be state runner-up the next year, minus Calvin Thunder Hackert.
Yeah, and that's impressive. And I know you brought this up before, and when we talked, and March comes around, what does every newspaper have to say about Ludington basketball, Scoop?
There are certain things when March rolls around, death, taxes, and Ludington playing good basketball.
And that's not to jinx them tonight. I mean, we have a really good team, and Thad, I would put Thad against any high school coach on preparation and getting ready to go come March because he's just so good. He's very meticulous on the matchups. He'll have a scouting report, and this is from experience. Every player here will have 2 paragraphs long about this guy dribbles, 2 dribbles to the left, pulls up at the left elbow. This guy has turnaround, can do a right hook shot, can't shoot with his left. Like, he has paragraphs on each player. It just shows how much time he puts into it.
Wow, it sounds a lot like Coach Stokely used to say about White House coach John Huizinga. He said, man, Hans, that guy knows the length of your fingernails. He's got you scouted so well. You know, I'd come up there, he'd yell, dead pole hitter. Yep. That's something I had to work on there. But, it should be great tonight.
Coaching.
Let me formally introduce who's working with me tonight. I'm sorry I got so excited, got into the filler material, good filler material right there.
Stuff.
But with me tonight, Kyle Grzinski on the color commentary. We had a blast on Friday night, but we always have a blast when we're working a game together.
Yes, sir.
And as always, our technical engineer for the OSN and WMOM, Braden Kronline. And Braden's going to be the technical engineer in the spotlight tonight. His interview will air at halftime. You'll want to check that out, folks, and listen to that. It's a great interview with a great young man, Braden Kronline, the MVP of the Orioles Sports Network, doing a great job as well for WMOM. Hopefully this is another big week. Last week was a huge week. Tuesday again, we were at Zeeland East with the boys. Wednesday at Hawley with the girls as they defeated Reed City in their district opener. Thursday we're at Mason County Central. What an environment that was, doing the game with Warren Stowe. You couldn't make it that night. And then, of course, Friday, the district championship game for our girls against Big Rapids.
That's a lot of
that
basketball.
was totally awesome. And we're hoping the same thing happens this week, tonight here at Manistee against Reed City. Tomorrow, you won't be. You can't make it. But Charlie Gunsel is going to be doing color commentary with me tomorrow at Big Rapids High School.
He's good.
As our Ludington Orioles take on the Standish Sterling Panthers. And it's, I looked at it last year. Ludington girls played Standish Sterling in their regional opener at Houghton Lake, and they won that game 43-36. So we hope for the same thing tomorrow, only at Big Rapids. Now, if the boys win, they'll be back here Wednesday night against Big Rapids, and if the girls win their game tomorrow, they'll be playing for a regional championship. I believe that'll be Thursday at Gaylord High School. But hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's concentrate on tonight. Let's concentrate on this one tonight here at Manistee, the Ludington Orioles and the Reed City Coyotes. And we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And the big news when talking with Coach Shank is that the big guy, the aircraft carrier for the Orioles, will be starting tonight and playing Peyton Lacombe.
Good. We definitely need Peyton if we're going to make a long run in this district tournament, but we need everybody. I mean, that takes Aiden Gilchrist, you got Sunshine Schillinger. We need everybody to contribute, and that as well means Spencer Holmes. That's going to be coming off the bench. It's going to play well for us. And you got Dylan Eaton. That we need that third scorer, somebody to step up and contribute when our two big guys, Schillinger and Lacombe, are locked up.
Exactly, Gertzie, and you mentioned it right there. Lacombe averaging 15.7 points per game. That's come down a little bit recently because he only had 7 points in the Zeeland East game. He missed a lot of that second half right there. Sunshine Schillinger currently at 15.8 points per game. And, of course, he's dishing out a lot of assists, and he's creating a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, he plays very well defensively. He's locked down when he's man-to-man, pressuring the ball that comes up. Maybe take some chances, but when you're able to play defense that well, you can take those chances, and you got people bailing you out. But we got plenty of people behind him. You got Westy, you got Levi Lehman that plays tremendous defense, and you got Peyton Lacombe blocking a lot of shots.
Reed City, 14-6 on the year, 10-4 CSAA Gold Division. That was good for third place. The common opponents that they had with Ludington, Fremont, and they split with the Packers this year. They lost to them 66-51, and they got payback 71-41 most recently. They've been playing some good basketball. The other common opponent was Cadillac. And, Cadillac there, they lost to the Vikings 65-39. Okay. Boys haven't met Big Rapids yet this year, but hopefully we will.
Yep.
And most recently, Reed City closed their season out with a 66-22 thumping of the Kingsley Stags. So Ludington's got their work cut out for them tonight. Reed City physical ball club. Coach Shank says they'll love to push it up the court, and he said they mirror him. In fact, let's step aside right now and listen to what Coach Shank had to say in the pregame interview. When we return, more of the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show right here on the Orioles Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned. Welcome, folks, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Thad Shank tonight. Season 2 begins for you and your boys. It's district tournament time, and you're at Manistee against the Reed City Coyotes. The Coyotes 14-6 on the year, 10-4 in the CSAA Gold Division against your 12-8 Orioles. Should be quite a matchup tonight at Manistee.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I mean, Reed City plays a similar style to us. I think, Reed City probably emphasizes pressure defense even more than we do. I mean, they really extend their defense. They go after people for 4 quarters. Very active and energized, a bunch of really good athletes. So it will be an interesting evening tonight. I think it'll be a fun game for spectators to watch because it's going to be up-tempo and it's going to be fun.
Common opponents, Fremont and also Cadillac. The Coyotes fell to Cadillac 65-39, and against Fremont, they split during the season. Now, I know you're going to say, like Coach Stowe said when I interviewed him about this, you look at common opponents, that's more of a thing for the media, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you can try to get a feel. I mean, Reed City's good. That's the bottom line. I mean, they're really 15-5. They forfeited a game because of an incident that happened at the end. I mean, they can play, and it's going to be a great challenge tonight. I mean, it just happens at times where district tournaments, and you get into a district and you got a bunch of teams that are having great years. I mean, Big Rapids is 18-2, Reed City is 15-5, Cadillac is 15-5. I mean, we have to play all 3 of them to get out of this district. So we just got to take them one at a time, and I think we'll be prepared tonight. We had a couple good days of practice, and we'll just see what happens, see if being our best self is good enough tonight.
You're right on that, Coach. You talk about a tough district. Looking at the records of all the teams, except for the host team, everybody else has a really good winning record. Peyton Lacombe status for tonight.
I think he's going to try to play tonight. He had, moved around in practice a little bit yesterday, didn't do a whole lot, but I think he's going to try to play. He's a senior, and he doesn't want to go out sitting on the bench watching. So how effective he will be, we'll have to wait and see.
Your team had one of their best shooting, if not their best shooting nights of the season this past Thursday at Mason County Central. They really appeared to be fired up going into that game and really shot the lights out of the basketball again against their county rival.
Yeah, we've been making shots, and it's allowed us to set our defense from the perimeter. I think Reed City is in the same situation. If you look at Reed City's, last 4 or 5 games, they've beaten up on some teams that maybe they struggled with earlier in the year because they're making shots, and it allows them to set their defense. So, we get into March, and, we can talk strategy and stuff all you want. You got to make shots, and especially from the perimeter, with that 3-point line. So I think that'll be a big key tonight. Both teams have been shooting the ball pretty well lately, so we'll see who can make shots under pressure on the big stage tonight.
Your starting lineup for tonight.
Tonight at the guards, we will start David Schillinger and Dylan Eaton. At the forwards, Aiden Gilchrist and Peyton Lacombe. And at the center, we will start Levi Lehman.
Well, good luck, Coach, to you. Good luck to the Orioles. Hopefully your boys can follow in the footsteps of the Ludington girls team, who had a very successful opening week in districts, and now they're playing tomorrow night at Big Rapids High School against Standish Sterling in their regional opener. Good luck to you, Coach.
Thanks. I appreciate it, Scoop.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Gerzinski, Braden Kronline, the OSN in conjunction with WMOM, taking a look at things that are happening around the area tonight. Of course, you got the big district game here, the Reed City Coyotes and the Ludington Orioles. It's going to tip off at 7 p.m. You also got Mason County Central taking on Harrison at 7 p.m. That is a Division, it should be Division 3. Yeah, I'm going to say we're Division 2. Yeah, so get it right, Scoop. Mason County Central Division 3. You also have Western Michigan Christian. That's the district at Western Michigan Christian. The Hart Pirates against the Hesperia Panthers at 7 p.m. And the Division 4 district hosted by McBain Northern Michigan Christian, Big Rapids Crossroads Academy against the Mason County Eastern Cardinals at 7 p.m. And Marion at Pentwater also at 7 p.m. Tomorrow, Division 2 regional semifinals at Big Rapids. We'll be with you, the OSN and WMOM. Ludington Orioles taking on the Standish Sterling Panthers at 7 p.m. We should be on pregame right around 6:45. But first things first, Gertzie, we've got a boys game, and it should be an exciting, thrilling ball game tonight here at Manistee. The Ludington Orioles and the Reed City Coyotes in a class, going back to class again, a Division II District number 35 quarterfinals game.
Yeah, if you want to say classic, you go back to the early 2000s, that can be a classic. I mean, Reed City always has a good record coming in. They're coached very well. I know they had a Jesse Kaling that coached back in my day, and now they're coached by Steve Ernst.
Yep.
And you got Kurt Ringler out there, who I used to play against. And, I mean, they're a good team, obviously. They play very similar to Ludington. They play very hard. They're well coached. And when you come into districts, we always say this, you throw the records out, but both these teams have great records. So this is a tough draw for Ludington. If they want to get out of the district, they've got to play very well.
Coach Shank said that in the pregame interview. He said, if we want to win this district, we're really going to have to earn it by going through Reed City, Big Rapids, and more than likely it's going to be the Cadillac Vikings.
Exactly, and that's how you want to win it. You don't want to have a cakewalk to the finals and not play anybody and then get thrashed once you get into regionals. So, I mean, this is how you want to win a district, and there's no better place to win a district if you're not at home than in Manistee.
Your arch rival.
I'd be more than happy to raise the trophy in Manistee's gym.
And again, Gertzie, like you and I were talking about, Ludington wants to keep that district winning streak going. They have not lost a district basketball game in boys basketball since the evening of March 11th, 2016. That's very impressive.
That's a long time. I mean, not to jinx anybody, but at the same time, we got to play Ludington Oriole basketball, and Ludington Oriole basketball plays smooth in March. We don't turn the ball over. We box out. We rebound. We get in transition, and that's what Thad has coached his team to do.
Yep. We want to thank Pure Marquette Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463, and that'll be coming your way shortly. The Ludington Orioles and the Reed City Coyotes. And, just recently, Reed City was coached by Jesse Kyling.
Yeah, I know that he was the coach when I came through. Very respected coach, good man. And I know Thad had only great things to say about Jesse. I know that.
And he really talks highly of Steve Ernst as well, who has led the Reed City Coyotes this season to that 14-6 record. And the Ludington Orioles, again, 12-8 on the season. We're going to be stepping aside here momentarily, folks. And when we come back, we will have the Pure Marquette Builders starting lineups for the Reed City Coyotes and the Ludington Orioles coming your way. March Madness in full effect right now. The boys get season 2. We were with the girls last week at Hawley and got a taste of March Madness there, and we liked it an awful lot.
Oh, I love March Madness. I know you too. You do as well, Scoop. I'll try to keep you under control this game.
Well, at this time, we're going to send it back to our sponsors. We'll step aside, and when we return, again, those starting lineups, you are listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, and WMOM. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN, as better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Here are your starting lineups as sponsored by Pure Marquette Builders. First for the Reed City Coyotes, coached by Steve Ernst, assisted by Brian Samuels, Kurt Ringler, and Cy Barnett. Starting at the guards, number 1, Seth Jackson, he's a junior. And number 3, Max Hammond, he's a sophomore. And the third guard, number 21, Ty Kyling, he is a junior. The forward for the Coyotes, number 24, Xavier Allen, he's a junior. And number 34, Canyon Reed, he is a center, and he is a senior. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by John Stowe, Noah Lehman, and Mike Mesher, and managed by the one and only Chris Speedy Lopez. Starting at the guards, number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, he is a sophomore. Also number 23, Dylan Eaton, he is a senior. Starting center, number 11, Levi Lehman, he's a junior. Starting forwards for the Orioles, number 21, Aiden Gilchrist, a junior. And number 42, Peyton Lacombe, the O's big guy, he is a senior. And will be heading to Michigan Tech to further his education on a full-ride basketball scholarship.
Yeah, Peyton's a great player, but these teams are ready to play tonight. I just remember getting ready for your first district game. Your hands are cold, your fingers are cold.
You just want to play, don't you?
You're ready.
Yeah.
At this time, and sometimes you start sluggish, but at the same time, if you get down early, that doesn't mean the game's over. Somebody could get a quick streak in, but man, Dad always has Ludington teams ready to play. I'm excited to see how we come out and play this game here tonight.
Well, we're just about set, Gertzie. Ludington in their black jerseys, white lettering, orange numerals, trimmed in white. Reed City, white jerseys, and it's got both red and black trim on it. The numerals are black, trimmed in red, and the lettering as well, black, trimmed in red. Reed City and Ludington getting set for the tip here from Manistee High School, and we're set and we're underway in season number 2. Reed City controls the tip. With the ball for the Coyotes, number 1, Seth Jackson. He's guarded there by Schillinger. Schillinger had a boatload of steals against the Spartans of Mason County Central on Thursday in Scottville. There's a drive, and that should be a travel. Yes, it is. Right off the bat, a travel by the Reed City Coyotes. And look at the student section of the Ludington Orioles. It's a blackout, Gertie.
It's a blackout tonight, Scoop. And it looks like Ludington came out in their man-to-man defense. Looks like Reed City's going to be in 2-2-1 full court press.
Well, look at this. You're right. The 2-2-1 full court press. Impressive. They'll get the ball there. Eaton, his pass. Oh, good job by Gilchrist. He saved that ball. It didn't go out of bounds. Now Eaton has it. Eaton, Lacombe, nice move. He's underneath. Shot up. Good! And the Orioles draw first blood, and the big guy gets him, Peyton Lacombe.
Good move by Peyton. Reed City was in a 2-3 zone right there, and then we went down low to Peyton. Once you get in the middle of that zone, you have easy pickings.
So far, Peyton looking good, moving good there, Gertzie. There's a shot up and in by Reed City's number 34, Canyon Reed.
Yeah, and Reed City comes back out in their 2-2-1 full court press. You got to make the press your friend, get somebody in the middle, and attack middle and look opposite.
Boy, Reed looks like, I bet he's a football player. He's burly.
He's a big boy.
Yep. Lehman saves it. Good job. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reed City. But Canyon Reed on Reed City's first points right there. He made some room for himself right there. Back down in, got the bucket.
He came in strong.
Yep. Ludington now with the basketball. 6:54 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 2, Reed City 2. Underneath, Lehman shot. Oh, he overlaid it. Lehman fighting for it. And Reed, no. Schillinger gets it back. Oh, then he thought he was going to be called for an over and back there. Gertzie, what do you think the verdict would have been?
No, I think he would have been fine because there was a loose ball.
Yep.
Reed City tipped it, and they had possession, so it was a pop-out from behind. But here we go.
Orioles had some nice looks down there, too.
Yeah, they did. They were right down low.
All right, here comes Reed City. Seth Jackson with it. Jackson now, he'll give it up to Ty Kyling. There's a steal by Schillinger. Schillinger with it now. Schillinger in the lane, shot up, good! Whoa, what a move there by Sunshine.
Good play by David Schillinger. He stole the ball at about half court in that full press or that man-to-man defense and took it down himself.
And look at our student section. Are they fired up or what?
They are fired up. That was a great move.
Ludington up 4-2. We're going to step aside. You're listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. Stay tuned.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Reed City had an offensive possession there. Ludington forced a couple. Reed City had a couple shots there. There's a three-point attempt by Lacombe off the mark. Now Reed City with the rebound. Gertzie, while we were at commercial break there, Reed City had one offensive possession. The Orioles did a nice job on the Coyotes right there and got the ball back. Now Ludington goes down, misses, and here comes Reed City again.
Yeah, it looks like we're still in our man-to-man.
Ouch. Oh, great job there by number 24 for Reed City. That was Xavier Allen. He bounced that ball right off of poor Aiden Gilchrist, and Gilchrist got the ball right in an area as a guy you don't want to be hit.
Yep, that'll make you sing songs, Scoop.
Yeah, in a low
high.
I'm sorry, high. Yeah,
pitch.
high pitch. What am I thinking? Okay, Ludington up 4-2. 5:38 to go in the opening quarter. That was a quick timeout by Coach Steve Ernst.
Yeah, I think he probably saw something he didn't like, called a quick timeout, and then he gets the possession fixed here, and we'll see what kind of offense they come out to.
Gertzie, it wasn't a 30. He called a 60-second timeout there. Nice pitch. Oh, missing the shot right there was number 34, Canyon Reed, and the Orioles have it. Schillinger. Oh, look at the pass there to Gilchrist. Dangerous pass, though, Gertzie.
Yeah, it was. He pushed the ball.
Yeah.
It worked out here.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebound fought for. Lacombe unable to save it. So far, Peyton Lacombe is looking good, though, and that's a great sign for the Orioles.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, so obviously whatever injury he had, he feels good off of it now. It looks like we're going into a man-to-man full-court press here.
I think he probably saw quite a bit of Miss Jen the last few days, and she worked her Mr. Miyagi magic.
She's a rock star.
She is. Okay, Ludington up 4-2. Reed City now, ball lost. Number 3 there, that was Max Hammond, couldn't control it. The ball sails out of bounds right in front of the Ludington student section. Orioles up 4-2, 5:03 to go. Big Country, Matthew Westhouse checks into the game for the Orioles, as does number 54, Gage Jones. Westhouse, the junior. Jones is a sophomore. And Reed City also had a couple of substitutions. Checking in number 10, Isaiah Moore. And here come the Orioles. All right, they'll get it across. Westhouse with it now. Westhouse, Schillinger, shot up. Good! Sunshine Schillinger with a three-pointer from the near baseline. And the Orioles up 7-2, 4:44 to go in the opening quarter. There's a shot on the way by Reed City, no good. And a foul is going to be called on Reed City's number 34, Canyon Reed. This is a great start for the Ludington Orioles.
Great start. Great box out there by Westy. They got to come out and guard Schillinger on the offensive end. If you're going to leave him open, that's a bad scouting report right there. You got to make sure you get a hand up in Schillinger's face. So, and it looks like Reed City's still in their 1-2-2. Oh, they're switched to a 1-2-2 full court press here.
You know, Coach Shank talked about the Mason County Central game, how it's the best shooting game the Orioles have had probably all season. Hopefully the Orioles can maintain that intensity and have a 32-minute game, Gertzie, where they don't have one quarter that's a flat tire. Gilchrist, no good. Rebound Schillinger, however. He'll give it back to Gage Jones. Gilchrist had a nice look right there. Lacombe in the paint, turnaround. Good!
Good take by Peyton Lacombe. He caught the ball at the elbow there. One spin move, and he's right at the rim. Good take.
Lacombe with 4, Schillinger with 5. Ludington up 9-2. There's a little runner in the lane. Reed City, no good. Oh, did they get a lucky? Wow, I'd rather be lucky than good, right, Gertzie?
I'll take a basket any way you can get it.
Who's going to give that one to Moore, number 10?
Yeah.
Okay, that was it. Basically a little tip right there, and now the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Oriole basketball. Okay, Ludington up 9-4, 3:47 to go in this opening quarter.
Yeah, it's a good start here by Ludington. They got to maintain. They got to make sure they're defending any type of runs here that Reed City could put in. They're in a 2-3 zone, so you get your look here.
Gage Jones.
Come on, Gage.
Oh, the no-look pass right there. He had both of us fooled as well, and it's intercepted there by the Coyotes' Seth Jackson. Reed City will wing it around. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound, fought for. And, Big Country had it, lost it. And there's a three-point attempt, no good. Gage Jones comes up with it for the Orioles. So far, Reed City's really been cold from the field.
Yeah, and I think that's a lot of our defense that are helping out there as well.
Gage Jones, Euro step, no good, and here come the Coyotes. Seth Jackson in a hurry for Reed City. Jackson, now he'll dish it to number 10, Isaiah Moore. His shot, good, three-pointer.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. Our offensive possession was a little quick there, which made Reed City have a pretty easy look in their transition. So
Peyton Lacombe banks it, no good. Good with Peyton Lacombe missed I tried to bank it off the glass, missed the first shot. He followed it up, and he gets the basket. Ludington up 11-7.
Yeah, Reed tried to take a charge there. Peyton was very disciplined, jump stop, went straight up instead of going directly into the defender.
Reed City, Xavier Allen now with it. Now over to Isaiah Moore. Now to Seth Jackson. They'll get it. Here's the three-point attempt up. No good. The shot there was put up by, I believe that was number 21, Ty Kyling. And now here comes Gage Jones for the Orioles. Jones will dish it. Aiden Gilchrist. Gilchrist still with it now. Schillinger, he'll fake the three. Schillinger directing traffic now. He'll give it up now to Gage Jones. Gage to Lacombe. Peyton Lacombe looking down to Big Country. Peyton in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound to the Coyotes, Canyon Reed. Good look, though.
Great look there by Peyton. We got the ball to the high post and just a little short on the land.
There's a shot on the way, off the mark, rebound to the smallest guy on the court, Sunshine Schillinger. Look at Schillinger. Boy, is he quick. Oh, lost his footing right there, and he's going to be called for the travel.
Yeah, that's a good call. He was quick on the offensive possession, but I think he got his feet tangled and kind of tripped. I'm glad they didn't call a foul there, but...
Levi Lehman back in the game for the Orioles, as is Dylan Eaton. Ludington up 11-7, 1:56 to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, you got to finish this quarter off strong here in these next 2 minutes.
With the ball for the Coyotes, Xavier Allen. He'll give it up now to Seth Jackson. Now to Xavier Allen, inside, wide open. Oh, somebody missed an assignment right there as Canyon Reed gets the bucket. Ludington up 11-9.
Yeah, Dylan Eaton needs to drop back on that as the opposite side wing to make sure he's covering anything in the low post.
Big Country with it, now back to Schillinger. 1:30 to go, opening quarter. Ludington 11, Reed City 9. Schillinger, now he'll give it up to Gage Jones. Big Country Westhouse, nice pass. Lehman, good! And he's fouled.
Finish. Great finish there by Levi Lehman. Big Country caught the ball in the short corner, got a nice bounce pass to Levi Lehman, cutting down the lane, and we got nice and one. Now we got to finish it off, Scoop.
Levi Lehman at the free throw line. Beautiful pass there.
Beautiful pass by Westy.
By Big Country, yep.
Yeah, you got to make the zone your friend. They're not going to come out and pressure you. You got to make sure you're attacking the gaps. Short corner is a gap, as well as the high post, and then you got to look opposite when you catch the ball.
Love the intensity the Orioles are coming with right now. Reminds me of what the Ludington girls had Friday night against the Big Rapids Cardinals.
Yeah, a lot of it comes from the student section, too.
They generate a lot of power.
Absolutely.
They generate a lot of the excitement and the energy for the girls and the boys teams. That's
right.
Look at
the Ludington student section. Look at the Reed City student section.
I mean, they outnumber them 3-1.
Absolutely.
Maybe 4-1.
Pretty close.
All right, Levi Lehman, number 11 at the free throw line. His free throw is up and good. Lehman completes the three-point play for the Orioles. Ludington up 14-9, 1:20 to go in the opening quarter. Now they're going to get Schillinger, I believe, for a foul.
Yeah, we came out in that 2-2-1 full court press, and Schillinger rode him a little bit there. He's got to be careful. He plays tough defense, but at the same time, it's risky. Got to keep him out of foul trouble, Scoop.
Yep. No doubt on that, Gertzie. Again, the Orioles have not lost a district basketball game in boys basketball since March 11th, 2016. There's a steal by Schillinger. Sunshine to the hoop, up and good!
And there's what we're talking about. He takes a lot of risks, but he's so quick on the defensive end. He's got great hands.
Oh, he's all over the place. He's a whirling dervish. There's a shot up and in by Xavier Allen. Ludington 16, Reed City 11. 54 seconds left in this opening quarter from Manistee High School. There's a steal by Reed City. Shot up and no good. Follow up good. Give that basket to Seth Jackson. Orioles got to be more careful with the ball, Gertzie.
Yeah, Dylan Eaton tried to force it off the sideline there when he didn't have it. You got to make sure you're going back and forth and don't go over the timeline before you need to.
Oh, Schillinger, look at how quick he is. To Lehman.
Bring it out.
To Jones. Nice move by Jones. Wide open Westy. Oh, no good. Rebound. Good.
Good job by Westy there, finishing that possession off, but you got to get back on defense.
Oh, no. Oh, what a block there. That was Westy with the block. Oh, my. Putback. Oh, no. Putback's good, however, though, by number 34, Canyon Reed.
Yeah, we always say that a block delays the score, Scoop.
Yep, you're right. Boy, that was a beautiful block by Westhouse there.
It was a great block.
Unfortunately, Reed City got the ball right back. Canyon Reed, and he's a load down there. You know, we talk about Westhouse being a load for our Orioles.
Yeah, Reed's he's a little stockier than Westhouse. Westhouse is a little taller.
Free throw is good by Canyon Reed.
Get a good shot off here, Scoop. 10 seconds left.
Ludington up by 2, 18-16. 5 seconds to go. Schillinger, 15-footer. Good!
Nice
Oh, a buzzer beater by Sunshine.
Great move there by Sunshine. Got the ball over the timeline, and then he pulled up at the elbow and drained it.
Woo! Ludington leads at the end of one, 20-16. We'll step aside, be back in 1 minute here on the Oriole Sports Network in conjunction with WMOM.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Ludington 20, Manistee 16. Schillinger hitting that buzzer beater right there. You got the 12-8 Ludington Orioles and the 14-6 Reed City Coyotes. The second season, March Madness. It doesn't get any better than this. I know we said it several times Friday during the girls' district championship game at Hawley, but second season, there's something about Coach Shank and Coach Stowe with their teams in the districts. Schillinger now. Lacombe will take the three. It's up and it's good!
Great pass there. And that was started right there by Spencer Holmes. Hit David on the cut, and then David kicked it back out to Peyton for the three.
Ludington up 23-16. Three-point attempt, Reed City, no good. However, offensive rebound by Ty Kyling. And we've said it, Gertz, you and I were saying it at the break. Ball deflected right. Look at Schillinger. Look at Schillinger, how active his hands are. And he creates the steal there. We just hope that, we've seen it with Ludington this year. Their big Achilles heel has been they seem to have one quarter where they blow a flat tire. And they also have problems at times allowing the other team to get second and third chances on the offensive boards.
The good news is that they're just sitting in a zone, so we can just slow down the game.
Lacombe, had a great look right there. Couldn't get the shot to go, and here comes Reed City now. 7 minutes left in this opening half. Ludington up 23-16. Got the Friday, I had the lucky tie on, Gertzy. Tonight I got the lucky shoes on. Hopefully they work.
Keep them going.
All right. Is that a three there?
Yeah, three.
Three-pointer for Reed City's number 10, Isaiah Moore. Boy, Moore has really provided the Coyotes a spark. He's got 8 points for them so far. All right, Lehman with it now. He'll give it to Schillinger. Ludington up 23-19. Orioles are up 20-16 at the end of one. Spencer Holmes has checked into the game. He wears number 5. He is a sophomore. Now to Gilchrist, to Lehman. Lehman back to Gilchrist. Holmes now to Sunshine Schillinger. And that's something you don't see often, where Sunshine got the ball stolen. And now they're going to call a foul on Peyton Lacombe right there.
Yeah, he just got a little lazy with the ball. He went to go pump fake and come back down with it. And it looks like Schillinger wants to come out real quick, take a breather.
Ludington leads 23-19, 6:20 to go. Again, the Orioles 12-8 on the season, 10-0, champions of the Lakes 8 Conference. Reed City 14-6 on the year, 10-4. Central States Activities Association Gold Division. They finished in third place in their division. And common opponents, Gertzy, they split with Fremont and they lost to Cadillac as far as teams that Ludington played during the year. Ludington defeated Fremont and lost to Cadillac. A lot of teams lost to Cadillac this year.
They're a good team.
Yeah, they are. Okay, Reed City on the attack. That's number 1, Seth Jackson. His shot no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Boy, Eaton fighting for that ball with Seth Jackson of the Reed City Coyotes.
Yeah, that was good defense on the drive there by Spencer Holmes. Dylan Eaton came over, helped out. Nice deflection for go to the Orioles' way.
Dylan Eaton with the ball now to Spencer Holmes. Holmes will give it to Lacombe. Lacombe, and now he's going to be fouled. A foul on the floor, right, Gertzy? Looked like it.
Flower on the floor. But what was created there, you have the 2 guards on the back, which is Dylan Eaton and Spencer Holmes. Spencer Holmes waited for the guy to commit up the wing, found Peyton Lacombe in the middle, so Peyton's able to attack and draw the foul. We got to be patient and making the press our friend. That was perfect.
Good analysis there, Gertzy. Speaking of analysis, tomorrow Charlie Gunsel, Ludington varsity football coach, will be with me, and I haven't worked a game with him since the Ludington boys district championship last year. Nice pass. Oh, activate it, baby. Activate the dunk-o-meter. Peyton Lacombe with a slam dunk. Right there, sister. Ludington up 25-19. Shot up no good by Reed City. However, the offensive rebound to Isaiah Moore. There's a shot up, no good. Another offensive rebound to the Coyotes. They miss again, and now the Orioles get it back. 3 tries for the Coyotes here, Gertzie.
3 tries by the Coyotes, but that's also 3 offensive rebounds we gave up.
Yep, exactly. The Orioles with the ball. They have a 25-19 lead after that electrifying two-handed stuff by Peyton Lacombe.
It was a great pass by Aiden Gilchrist on that stuff.
Yes,
too.
it was. Give him a big assist on that one. Spencer Holmes has it. Holmes to Eaton. Orioles being patient right now. They'll work it into Lacombe. Lacombe, now he'll dish it. 3-pointer, Eaton. It's up and it's off the mark. Rebound to Isaiah Moore. Moore will outlet the ball now to Seth Jackson. Ludington up 25-19. 4:50 to go in the opening half.
Yeah, that was a good offensive possession. Nice and slow, methodical. They're in the zone. Just slow down.
We have a timeout on the floor. Timeout. Ludington up 25-19. 4:43 to go in this opening half. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're listening to the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Grzinski, Braden Tronline, the Orioles Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. Ludington 25, Reed City 19. We have a Division II, District number 35 quarterfinal game. And folks, that dunk by Lacombe was his 23rd of the season and his 44th career dunk. Okay, back to action here. Reed City with the basketball. Now the ball out of bounds, but it will stay with the Coyotes. On the court for Ludington right now, you have Lacombe, Schillinger, Big Country Westhouse, Dylan Eaton, and Gage Jones. Reed City will get the ball in. Look at this defensive pressure by the Orioles here.
Yeah, we're swarming. That's good. And looks like we're in a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, you're right, Gertzie. Reed City's got some guys that like to shoot the three, most notably Isaiah Moore, who's got the ball right now. Moore, his shot, no good. Ball fought for, and Lacombe has it for the Orioles. Yeah. He'll outlet it now to Eaton.
If he wants to take that shot, give it to him all day.
Yeah, Eaton now to Lacombe. Lacombe's had a big first half, 11 points. He'll dish it to Big Country, back to Eaton. Now they'll swing it over to Gage Jones inside. Lacombe, his pass out to Eaton. Eaton into Big Country. Big Country with it. Big Country, God! I love the way he backed the big guy in, Gertzie.
Yeah, Big Country caught that ball with his back to the basket. One pump fake, switched his shoulder over, an easy lay-in.
Orioles up by 8, 27-19. Ball deflected, and Eaton with the steal. Love this energy the Orioles are bringing.
Yep, good hands there by Eaton.
Gage Jones now to Eaton, to Lacombe. He'll take the three. Oh, we got a lucky bouncer. Can you believe it? A lucky bounce in Manistee, and we get a three-pointer.
We'll take it, Scoop, and off the front of the rim, and Peyton Lacombe didn't think that was in at first, and then nice lucky bounce in. We'll take it.
Lacombe with the three there, and Ludington up 30-19, and 14 first-half points for Peyton Lacombe. Boy, oh boy, that last one that went in, maybe the district gremlins might be with us again.
Hey,
and in a good way, Gertzie.
We'll take it. And Reed City right now, they're not on a very good run. I'm looking for a timeout from their coach. If Ludington gets a bucket here, they got to call something.
There's a steal by Canyon Reed of Reed City, and in for two, number 21, and that's Ty Kyling.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a forced pass there by Sunshine. You don't want to have to go all the way up the post there.
Ludington up 30-21. There's a foul. That one was easy to call right there. And that's
it's 2 on Reed.
That's 2 on Canyon Reed, Reed City big guy.
see if they keep him in here for the rest of the half. If they do, I would give it to Westy down low in the post and go right at him.
Ludington 30, Reed City 21, 2:57 to go in the opening half. Sunshine Schillinger with it now to Eaton. Dylan Eaton guarded there by Seth Jackson. Oh, where's that one going? Luckily, Dylan could get back there and get that ball. Dylan Eaton with it now.
Give it to Westy down low with Reed guarding him. Reed's not going to play very hard because he knows he's got 2 fouls.
Gage Jones' ball goes right to Westhouse. Back to Sunshine. Sunshine, nice move. The shot slow though. Schillinger, Lacombe there. Up,
And
it's
one.
good! And he's fouled, Gertzie.
Great move by Peyton right there. Went in for the offensive rebound. Then he came down with it. Pump fake, went right back up and got hammered.
16 first half points for the Orioles aircraft carrier, Peyton Lacombe. And that's the 5th team foul on Reed City as well.
Yeah, the rest did Peyton well, I would say, huh?
Oh my gosh, boy, did he come out with a fire tonight.
Pretty energized, that's
Yes.
for sure.
He always plays hard, but he's
Yes, he
playing
does.
extra hard tonight.
He's playing very well tonight. He's playing like this is his senior year.
Yep.
He's in districts, and he wants to make a statement.
And I said, Gertzie, right off the bat, watching him the first couple minutes, he looked really good. Free
Smooth.
throw, good! 3-point play completed by Peyton Lacombe. And the Orioles 33, Reed City 21, 2:25 to go in this opening half. With the ball, number 3, that's Max Hammond. Hammond gives it up now to Kyling. His shot, no good. Spencer Holmes with the ball.
That was blocked by Peyton. Great defense by Peyton.
Spencer Holmes loses the ball, but it's last touched by the Reed City Coyotes.
Yeah, good move there by Spencer Holmes, trying to make something happen. He had Sunshine in the corner if he was able to get it off. Unfortunately, it was deflected.
Peyton Lacombe with 17 first half points. Ludington leads 33-21. They'll get the ball in. Spencer Holmes, Schillinger 3. It is off the mark, and now a ball out of bounds. It's going to be Reed City basketball. Looked like Aiden Gilchrist got over there, and I think Aiden might be lucky not to have been called for a foul there.
Yeah, he kind of came over the back there, and that was a good baseline out of bounds play. Ball came into Spencer Holmes, came back around, hit Sunshine. Sunshine had a nice wide open 3, just didn't make it right there.
All right, Orioles up 33-21, 1:55 to go. There's a 3-pointer, and that basket hit there by the Coyotes. Trying to get a number here. That was hit by number 3, Max Hammond, his first points of the game. Ludington leads 33-24. Ball last touched by Reed City. On the court for Ludington now, Spencer Holmes, Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, Aiden Gilchrist, David Sunshine Schillinger, and Peyton Lacombe. Gilchrist with the ball, now to Lacombe, to Big Country. Big Country in the lane. Lacombe lost the ball right there. Now here come the Coyotes. Looked like he put it down and it was stripped away there. And now Schillinger's going to pick up a ticky-tack one.
Yeah, that was a foul. It was a good call, though, but that Schillinger tried to go for a steal there, and that's probably his worst enemy. He gets a little too aggressive sometimes.
And now Gage Jones will check into the game for David Schillinger. Ludington up 33-24. Reed City not shy about shooting that 3, are they, Gertzie?
No, you got a minute and a half left right now, and we're up 9. So we're up 9, minute and a half left. You got Aiden Smith.
Caleb
Gage
Smith
Jones.
just checked in.
So we got to make sure that we're just playing it out here. Long possessions.
Oh, now the foul is going to be called, I believe, on Gage Jones.
It's pretty soft.
Caleb Smith checks into the game. He is a senior. He wears number 24. So you got Smith out there now with Westhouse, Lacombe, Gage Jones, and Aiden Gilchrist. Ludington up by 9, 33-24, 1:25 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, and this is probably Ludington's longest.
Oh, there that Gage Jones just took one right to the mush. He got an elbow. Coach Thad Shank not happy at all. Look at him talking to the official right there. The Reed City player came around and swung with his elbow and caught Gage Jones. I would hope to say, Gertzie, that it was not on purpose.
Yeah, I missed it. I couldn't see what was happening on the near side of the floor, but you saw it and looked like got a little elbow to the chops there.
It wasn't as malicious as the elbow we saw back here when Ludington was playing Manistee about a month ago or so.
He's tough. He'll be back.
Oh, Gage is a competitor. Ludington basketball, 1:17 to go in this opening half. Holmes with it now to Eaton. Ludington up by 9, 1:10 to go. They'll get it into Lacombe. Lacombe, he'll work inside now. Oh, Lacombe loses the ball again, and now we have a tie-up. Possession arrow to Reed City. That's 2 times in a row where Peyton's got the ball in the paint right there, and Reed City has stripped it.
Yeah, he takes one dribble and he doesn't bring it up right away. He kind of keeps it in his midsection where he's got to go up with that. And right now it looks like Shank's playing offense-defense with Caleb Smith and Spencer Holmes right now.
1 minute left in the second quarter. The Orioles up 33-24 in the corner. They're trying to free up Isaiah Moore. Offensive foul now on Reed City.
Yeah, it was probably a little bit of a makeup call from earlier, but we'll take it.
All right, you're right, Gertzie. Coach Shank, on offense, he's putting certain players in, and on defense, he's putting certain players in. So right now, the Orioles have Holmes out there with Gilchrist, Big Country Westhouse, Dylan Eaton, and Peyton Lacombe.
Yeah, 53 seconds. You want this to be a long possession here.
You think the Orioles will try to keep the ball for a last shot here? Unless they get a...
That's a long last possession, but if we get only 2 possessions left, we'll take it.
Lacombe, good job by Lacombe right there. 40 seconds to go in the opening half. Westhouse with it. Westy loses it right there, but it's last touched by the Coyotes' Xavier Allen.
Now you bring it out. 30 seconds left.
Yep,
you bring it out.
34 seconds to go in the opening half. 33-24 Ludington.
Unless you get an easy bucket off the inbound, you swing it out, bring it all the way out.
Gilchrist has it. Aiden, now to Eaton. Dylan Eaton. Oh, no. Eaton's pass got a little bit too much ahead of himself right there, Gertzie, and he passed the ball out of bounds. He was trying to find Aiden Gilchrist right there.
Yeah, he's just got to be a little more boss with the ball on that, and that was just an errant pass.
Okay, Levi Lehman in the game right now for the Orioles, along with Dylan Eaton, Peyton Lacombe, Aiden Gilchrist, and Caleb Smith. 23 seconds left in this opening half. The Orioles lead 33-24. Ludington led 20-16 at the end of the first quarter. Seth Jackson with it. 14 seconds to go in the opening half. Eaton is guarding Seth Jackson. 9 seconds now. 7 seconds. Seth Jackson trying to get a pick right there. They'll get number 10 open. No good. Rebound. 1 second to go. There's the buzzer, and a great first half for our Ludington Orioles. The score at the half, the Ludington Orioles 33, the Reed City Coyotes 24. Back in 2 minutes here on WMOM and the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned, those fans.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Gerzinski, and Braden Kronline, the Oriole Sports Network, in conjunction with WMOM. Ludington outscored the Coyotes 13-8 in that second quarter after outscoring them 20-16 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Ludington currently leads 33-24. We're going to step aside right now, folks. And first of all, we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Now we're going to step aside, listen to the interview that I did with our OSN technical engineer and WMOM technical engineer, Braden Kronline. Stay tuned. Welcome to the Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington Oriole OSN technical engineer in the spotlight. That's the one and only Braden Kronline. Braden is a junior at Ludington High School. And Braden, this is your second year with the OSN, correct?
Yep, it is.
All right. And first year, you were our cameraman, I should say, for most of the season.
Yep.
And then towards the end, you learned under the watchful eye of Connor Grant all the great things about being a technical engineer.
Oh, yeah, he was a great teacher.
You picked up on it awfully quick, though, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. What is the thing that you like best about being the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM technical engineer?
Well, the main thing is I just love going to most of the games. I get to go and watch the games for free.
Yeah, that's always a great thing.
Yeah, and watch players play.
And we've had some exciting ball games, haven't we? Both in football and in basketball.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. What would you say is your favorite? We'll start with basketball since that's what we got going on tonight.
Yep.
What's been your favorite basketball game? There's been some thrillers so far.
Well, this year I really liked when we played Reese Puffer. It was in the beginning of the year.
Yep.
For
First game of the
basketball.
year for the boys.
It was very fast-paced and fun to watch. And football. Was it last year? Did we play this? Who did we play last year in the playoff game?
Last year in the playoffs, we did play Sault Ste. No, I'm sorry. No, Bay City, John Glenn. Okay. We won the first ever. That was the first ever Ludington victory in football in the playoffs.
That's what I was thinking of. That's why that was my favorite one, because that was our first victory.
And then the game after was a thriller too. We lost to Sault Ste. Marie at Oriole Field on the last play of the game on that touchdown pass. What a ball game that was.
That was a good game, yeah.
Yeah. So we've had some great, exciting, close ball games in both football and in basketball. The Reese Puffer game you talk about, that was at Hawley, the first boys game of the year, where the Orioles fell 63-59.
Yeah, that was a thriller. That one was a thriller to watch.
What would you say is the one thing that you like best about working for Thad Shank, who not only is the boys' varsity basketball coach, but he is the OSN executive producer director?
You know, I think you could say the same thing here. He's just an easy guy to work for.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of just free flow with it.
Lets you do your job. He knows that you're on top of everything.
Right.
And lets you go with it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Your favorite restaurant in Ludington and why?
Well, I know most people say Applebee's, and I really like Applebee's and Sportsman's. Those two are probably my favorite. I'd probably say Applebee's is on top, just because that's just where everybody goes.
Okay, yeah. That a lot of basketball players do like Applebee's. Now I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. I meant to ask you, tell the listeners out there a bit about what your job entails as the technical engineer for the OSN and WMOM.
Well, basically, I just run all the computer stuff, make sure everything's going through to the fans correctly, and set everything up, and most importantly, keep Scoob in line.
He said it right there, folks. He keeps me in line, and he does a great job on it. And he's making it sound a lot more simple than what the job is. He does a fantastic job, and he makes it so where all I have to worry about is just doing something that comes pretty natural to me, talking sports and flapping my jaws about the Ludington Orioles. So I don't have to worry about if we lose a connection or anything like that. Braden handles all of that, folks, and he does a superb job. He is the MVP of the OSN. There's no doubt about that. Without him, we're really in trouble. So, you're doing. Connor Grant did a fantastic job in his couple of years doing it, and you're just following in his footsteps and doing a tremendous, tremendous job as well. I can't say enough about you, young man. And whenever I see your mom, I tell her how we've been doing, and she just beams. She gets an ear-to-ear smile on her face, and she just thinks that's pretty awesome. So I'm sure a lot of people do in your family.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Your favorite sports movie?
Well, I'm not much of a movie guy, but when I used to watch movies a lot more back when I was younger, I really liked Air Bud.
Okay.
Watching dogs play basketball, that was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I never have watched that movie from start to finish. I'm going to have to, though.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
I was thinking Air Bud, I was thinking dogs catching Frisbees, but it's not. It was dogs playing basketball.
The original one was dogs playing basketball. Yep.
I'm going to have to look that up. Hobbies of yours. I know I really enjoy our trips when we have away games. As Zealandese, we were talking about the conversation ranges from this topic to that topic. We're all over the place.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Of course, there's a lot of basketball talk, and there's a lot of talk about, in sports and so forth, but we get talking about a lot of other great things, too. I know from your hobbies, I know you love the outdoors. You're a hunter, you're a fisherman, talked about ice fishing. You caught me off guard here a few weeks ago. You said, Scoop, guess what? I went out crow hunting today, and I had crow for dinner, and I always thought that was just a saying. And you told me you've had it, and you said it tastes...
It's decent. I mean... most people would think, ew, crow, that's disgusting. It's not. If you cook it right, it's not that bad.
Yeah, you said it tastes like poor man's steak, right?
Exactly.
All right. Your other hobbies that you have?
Well, yeah, I just love playing soccer. I love playing soccer. I also pole vault in the spring. I have a lot of fun with that. And during the summertime, love being on the water.
That's right.
Fishing.
What you mentioned, Braden.
Sports.
Braden is a soccer player on the Ludington boys varsity soccer team, and also a pretty darn good pole vaulter. And you're on that track and field team with your cousin, Caleb Smith, who is a pretty good high jumper as well. Some pretty good athletics coming from the Kronline Smith family there,
I guess
isn't there?
So,
Yep. Okay, I got to mention from did I pronounce it right? The Utes family as well, too.
Yep.
Yes. Because Grandpa Utes is hearing that. Not Utes. Grandpa Utes is hearing that. He would be mad at me. We worked together on the Badger for a little bit. I always enjoyed talking to your Grandpa Carl. And I thought the world of your Grandpa Kronline as well, your Grandpa Carl.
Yep.
Okay, your role model or a person that you admire or look up to?
Well, I really look up to my dad. A lot of things I've got, like, one of my hobbies is also playing around with, like, mechanical stuff, engines and things, and I've really picked up on that and just building random things, because why not?
Your dad is a great guy as well. Your dad, David, I can see you have him as a role model. Favorite class and teacher at LHS?
Mr. Leduc is probably definitely my favorite teacher, and he teaches the woods classes and all the shops classes. And like I just said, I love building things, and small gas engines was another great class that I had with him.
Okay. And anybody listening, that's right, we're in tournament time right now.
Yep.
Those MHSAA regulations, we can only live stream the audio of the game. Anybody listening to tonight's broadcast you'd like to say hello to, Braden?
My grandma might be listening tonight. I don't know. She might actually right up here with my aunt and uncle. But
Grandma Alice?
Yep. But my mom and dad will definitely be listening.
All right. Well, congratulations, Braden, and thanks for being the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole OSN Technical Engineer in the spotlight for tonight's game here at Manistee as the Ludington Orioles battle the Reed City Coyotes in their district opener. Wish all the best to you and your future. And that's going to wrap things up for this segment of the Technical Engineer in the Spotlight. Welcome back to Manistee High School. Ludington up 33-24 at the half. Again, a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. While I'm thinking about it, a big shout out to Dr. Tim Ruby and Caroline Cooney, who I went over and saw today. She cleaned my teeth for me, and it was good chatting with her and good seeing Dr. Tim Ruby over there at Forest Hills Family Dentistry. Gertzie, what did Coach Shank tell his boys at halftime?
Yeah, do a lot of what you're doing right now. I mean, feed the beast right now. That's Peyton Lacombe, who's got 17 points in that first half. And if they're going to continue to be in the zone, get the shot that we want.
And they got to keep that intensity up too, don't they, Gertzie?
Absolutely, and it looks like right now Reed City's extending that zone out a little bit and being a little more aggressive up at top.
Okay, Ludington with the basketball to begin play here in the second half. Ludington leads 33-24. Orioles behind Peyton Lacombe 17 first half points. And they're coming out right now. They're very patient on this opening possession, working the ball.
It's exactly what you want to see.
Exactly. Lacombe with it now. He'll give it up to Schillinger. They've taken almost 40 seconds off the clock already in this. They got a 9-point lead, 33-24. Ludington outscored the Coyotes 20-16 in the opening quarter, 13-8 in the second quarter. Oh. Well, I think what happened there is Eaton tried to get the ball to Schillinger. Schillinger was cutting left. Ball went right.
Yeah, unforced error right there. We got a little lackadaisical on the offensive end when we're not attacking the rim. We're just draining clock. But at the same time, you got to play offense. You still got to create gaps. You still got to make something happen.
You're right, Gertzie. You want to take that time off the clock, but you also want to maintain that good energy level that you had in the first half.
You got to continue to have offensive motion while you go.
Oh, look at that. Poked away. Schillinger pokes it away, and the Orioles have it. Eaton with it now. Eaton will bring the ball up. He'll give it up to Gilchrist. Now to Schillinger on the far baseline. Sunshine, double teamed. Oh, what a move. Oh, but he left it short. Lacombe. Oh, no good. Put back. God! I think we might have got away with one there, Gertzie.
Got away with a little bit over the back on that one. We'll take it. Peyton gets up so much higher than everybody else, but, man, that was a good one.
Orioles up by 11, 35-24. Lacombe now with 19 points in the ballgame. 3-point attempt by Reed City. No good. That was a brick.
Something weird happened
Aiden
there.
Gilchrist to the hoop. Good!
Yeah, defense turns to offense, Scoop. That was nice. You get that rebound, you run with it, and you go.
Orioles up now 37-24. 6:15 to go in the third quarter.
That's beautiful defense to offense, Scoop.
Great
That's
start.
how you write it up.
All right, Gertzie. Great start to the second half.
Don't reach.
Oh.
Those are fouls you can live without. I know he's out there. He's hip checking him a little bit. It may be a little soft, Scoop, but he committed a little too hard on that one.
I agree with you, Gertzie, but there's been a lot that's been a lot worse than that they've let go.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, Ludington now. There's a Gilchrist with a turnover. Oh, actually, Reed City did have a player back.
Yep, they had a guy back.
Yep, okay. Schillinger now. He'll dish it. Three-pointer, Lehman. No good rebound. Up and in by the aircraft carrier. Peyton Lacombe.
Turnover, Schillinger.
There we go.
Steal.
Sunshine. Bonus, baby. Right there, sister. Sunshine Schillinger with the turnover in the basket. And the Orioles have built a 41-24 lead. And now a foul is going to be called. An offensive foul on the Coyotes, baby.
I mean, Schillinger was riding him quite a bit, and there was a little bit off arm, but, man, I think Schillinger sold that one more than anything.
Give him an Academy Award. Look at the Orioles student section. They're rocking it.
Hey, this is a great start to the second half, and that's what we talked about, not coming out and being flat. You got to keep the momentum going.
Orioles on a 8-0 run right now. Schillinger. And left it short right there. Here come the Coyotes. There's a shot. Oh. What do you think on that one?
Yeah, Aiden tried to take a charge a little bit, and after the last one, that needed to be a block. Regardless if Aiden was in possession, that was going to be a block.
I agree with you. Orioles on an 8-0 run to begin the second half.
That's how you want to start it, Scoop.
Yep. Seth Jackson at the free throw line for Reed City. The free throw, no good. 5:21 to go in this third quarter. Ludington 41, Reed City 24. The Coyotes come into this game with a 14-6 overall record, 10-4 for third place in the CSAA Gold Division. Ludington 12-8 on the season, 10-0. Champions of the West Michigan, champions of the Lakes 8 Conference. Second free throw was good there, and now Ludington leads 41-25. Eaton with it. Schillinger, he'll fake the three. What do you think of this defense Reed City's playing there?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
They're in right now.
You got to get out of it. They're in a 2-3 zone. You got to come out and get in a man-to-man.
No good. Rebound that was a three-point attempt by Sunshine Schillinger. Canyon Reed with the rebound.
Yeah, it was a foul by Peyton. A little reach.
They don't like that. That's two quick fouls called on Lacombe. And Coach Shanks got to bring him out now. That's 3 fouls. The good news is that Peyton got up. He looks like he's fine. That was quite a collision.
Yeah, he took it right to the chops on that one.
Orioles up 41-25. 4:54 to go in the third quarter. Lacombe will go to the bench with 3 fouls, and he's upset with himself. You can tell by the way he came off there.
When you got 21 points with 4 minutes left in the third quarter, you'd be upset too.
Yeah. All right. Reed City will take a 3, and that's going to be off the mark. Rebound to Sunshine Schillinger. Schillinger on the court right now ahead. What a pass. Gilchrist. Oh, he underlaid it. Gets it back. And now he's going to hit Gage Jones, who will fake the 3. Jones now will give it up to Big Country Westhouse. Back out to Gage Jones. Now to Levi Lehman at the free throw line. Orioles doing a nice job swinging the ball.
Yeah, that was great patience by Gage Jones not shooting that 3 there.
4:23 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 41-25. Ludington led 33-24 at the half. They were up 20-16 at the end of the first quarter. Schillinger with the ball. Now to Lehman. We're into Big Country, and it went through his hands, and last touched by Big Country. Kind of went like a field goal right there.
Yeah, right through the wickets.
All right, Reed City basketball.
Yeah, it looks like we're dropping back in a 2-3 zone here. Hopefully we're not getting up any threes. We got to make sure we get our hands in shooting lanes and passing lanes here.
With the ball for the Coyotes, number 3, Max Hammond. Hammond now will give it up to Isaiah Moore. His shot, no good. Rebound, Big Country. Look at that, Big Country. They're all over him.
Yeah.
And once he gets that ball up there, nobody's going to take that ball away
He's
from
so
him.
tall, so lanky.
Yep. Schillinger with it now. Gage Jones has it. Jones back to Sunshine Schillinger. To Gage Jones. To Schillinger. Schillinger to Jones. They're playing a little pitch and catch right now.
Long possessions. Take the air out of the ball.
Aiden Gilchrist has it. Gilchrist to Gage Jones. Big Country now on the far baseline. Big Country surveying the Reed City defense. Now he'll dish it back to Aiden Gilchrist. Clock is now down to 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, at some point they got to get out of this zone because otherwise Ludington's just going to drain clock, drain possessions, run offense.
Sunshine at the free throw line now to Gilchrist. 3 minutes left. Gilchrist loses it. Now the ball will end up in Gage Jones' hands. Jones, that's too tough of a pass there for Big Country to handle.
Yeah.
He tried to get it to him, and it was a low pass right there, and it bounced off Big Country out of bounds.
It wasn't a bad look. It was just bad execution.
Exactly.
He had the right idea. Unfortunately, the ball just got wrapped up.
I totally agree with you,
right off the
Gertzie.
foot.
He had the right idea right there, and just the pass right there was too low.
Yep. It's a good drive. Just got to execute a little bit.
Well, we have 2:56 to go in the third quarter. Ludington leads 41-25. Orioles have held the Coyotes to just 1 point so far in this third quarter. That should be Oriole basketball. Yes, it will be. Oriole defense, again, creating havoc.
Yeah, and we're in a 2-3 zone, too, so it's not like we're putting a ton of pressure on them. And they just keep turning the ball over. And it looks like Reed City's going to get into a 2-1-2 full-court press here. So here comes a trap at some point.
Schillinger will break the trap. Sunshine to the hoop. Good!
Good finish by Schillinger there. Broke the trap, catching the ball in the middle, and finishes at the rim.
What was that, Gertzie? About an 8-footer right there in the paint?
Easily.
All right, Ludington now at 43-25, an 18-point Oriole lead.
Hey,
these are the toughest sometimes when you get a big lead like that. Ask the Ludington girls at an 18-point lead entering the fourth quarter the other night. They had to hold on. Big Rapids got that down to 7 points.
Yeah, Reed City's going to have to get out of that zone if they want to come back, though.
Oh, get it inside. Little turnaround. Up and no good. In and out. That was Isaiah Moore with the shot. Ball went 3/4 of the way down, spit back out. And now Sunshine has it for the Orioles. And he'll go up. He'll lose the ball. And Kaling has it for Reed City. Now getting back the Orioles. Schillinger with the... Oh, look at that quickness and the athleticism by Sunshine Schillinger.
He's so quick.
He went back, stole it, and then he got it to Gage Jones. And now Coach Thad Shank wants and gets a timeout with 1:48 to go in this third quarter. Ludington with an 18-point lead. We're going to stay right here, and we're going to tell you about some of our fabulous sponsors, beginning with this one for you, Gertzie.
Yeah, Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best auto body repairing and painting since 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. But if you do end up with a scrape, a fender bender, or with major collision damage, call Mike at 231-613-4111. Mike also reminds you that it's your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business that you can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, now located at their new location at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Go see Mike for all your car needs.
Gertzie, great job on those. We're going to have to keep bringing you back as a color commentator.
Hey, I'm out of breath after that one, Scoop. Mike has a long commercial.
Not only do you do a fantastic job on the analysis, the observations, color commentary, but you're doing a pretty good job reading those spots.
Oh, man, I'm trying to live up to your standards. It's fun being with you, Scoop.
Likewise, Gertzie. Ludington up 43-25. Let's see what Coach Shank drew up on that timeout. Gilchrist, three-point attempt. Schillinger, up, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Sunshine Schillinger. And look at there, Gage Jones getting back on defense right there.
That's what you like to see. You don't want any transition buckets.
Jones will fake the three. Gage Jones loses the ball. It got batted away there, and Isaiah Reed has it now. Oh, and that's not one that Coach Shank's going to be happy about right there. Schillinger picks up the foul, and I believe that's his third.
Yeah, Schillinger's got to be smarter than that. It was a foul.
Yeah, it was.
And
David is smarter than that. He knows better than that.
And the thing is, I understand that's actually a good foul in reality when they're on a fast break. But when you are the leader of this team that's currently out there right now, you need to make sure you're staying on the floor. And Schillinger's staying in with 3 fouls.
All right, we're down to 1:14 in this third quarter. Ludington has held Reed City to just 1 point so far in this quarter, and now a foul is going to be called. They're going to call it on Westhouse, I believe. And in the battle of the student sections, the Orioles are absolutely trouncing Reed City right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, they've got them outnumbered big time, too.
Yeah, and they know it.
All right, Seth Jackson at the free throw line. First attempt, no good. 1:09 to go in the third quarter. The Oriole defense has held the Coyotes to just 1 point thus far in this third quarter.
It's pretty impressive, Scoop.
Jackson, second free throw. In and out, no good. He missed them both. Westhouse with the rebound out to Spencer Holmes. And now Coach Shank has taken, no, Sunshine's still out there. Okay, you got Levi Lehman out there now. Lehman to Gilchrist, now to Holmes. Holmes, good job by Spencer Holmes right there. Orioles have numbers. Levi Lehman, oh yeah! Get in the fast lane, Granny, the bingo game's ready to roll. Levi Lehman.
That was impressive. Spencer Holmes, that could have easily been a turnover, kept composure, under the legs, went the other way, and found Levi Lehman under the rim.
20-point Oriole lead. Again,
we'll take it,
the Orioles defense has held Reed City, I know I've said it about 4 times, to 1 point so far in this third quarter. 28 seconds to go in the third. Ludington 45, Reed City 25. With the ball for the Coyotes, Xavier Allen. Now Seth Jackson has it. Jackson in the lane, shot up good. Seth Jackson gets the basket. Ludington leads 45-27. 10 seconds to go in the third. Spencer Holmes with the ball. He'll give it up now to Gilchrist. 4 seconds to go. Gilchrist back to Holmes. They're going to have to get a shot off. They do. It's up, and it's, oh, in and out. It rolled around, and then it spit out. But what a third quarter for the Ludington Orioles. At the end of 3, the Ludington Orioles 45, the Reed City Coyotes 27. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back, folks, to Manistee High School and this Division II District number 35 boys quarterfinal game between the Ludington Orioles, 12-8 on the year, and the Reed City Coyotes, 14-6 on the year. We've got 8 minutes to play, Gertzie, and Ludington has an 18-point lead, 45-27.
Yeah, it's got to feel good going into the fourth quarter with this lead, but you got to keep the momentum going into Wednesday. If you finish this game off, you can't count your chickens before they hatch.
That's right. Reed City can put up points in a hurry. The Orioles outscored the Coyotes 12-3 in that third quarter.
Yeah, Reed City's got to get out of that zone defense if they plan on coming back or even coming close to making this a game.
We're underway here. Reed City with the basketball, underway in the fourth quarter. And with the ball for the Coyotes, a nice drive right there by number 3, Max Hammond, who gets the bucket. Ludington up 45-29. Lacombe wide open. He's underneath, and he gets the basket. Peyton Lacombe with the shot. Orioles did a good job spotting him and recognizing that, Gertzie.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Schillinger right there.
And timeout Reed City. Ludington up 47-29. Peyton Lacombe now with 23 points in this ball game. And folks, Peyton's a team player. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. He is just 9 points shy of the 1,000-point mark for his career.
He's creeping on it, that's for sure,
Yep.
and he's a heck of a ball player. And one of the things I want to mention, you see how Ludington has all their players right here.
Yep.
Reed City's coach calls a timeout, tells the guys that are on the bench to stay on the bench. And he's only talking to guys that started this fourth quarter because he
Interesting.
doesn't like how this possession went out. They came out flat. He's trying to fire them up. That's interesting. I've never seen that from a high school coach where he calls a timeout, leaves everybody on the bench besides the players on the
Good
court.
point, Gertzie.
Interesting.
We want to thank Crown and Cork, another of our fantastic sponsors. They will be reopening April 20th, and they are located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Great food there. Make sure you check out Dueling Pianos when they bring that back, and a great job to Linda and Brian Matson, the proprietors, owners there of Crown and Cork, reopening on April 20th. Back to action here. Three-pointer in and out by Reed City. Ball deflected, and Schillinger has it for the Orioles. Now a foul will be called on Reed City, I believe on number 3, and that's called on Max Hammond. So right now, Ludington up 47-29, 7:24 to go. Winner of this game will face the Big Rapids Cardinals on Wednesday at 5:30 right back here at Manistee.
All right, we got to get in the rhythm, get into that. Good luck.
Oh, wide open, Schillinger, God, and he's fouled!
Nice finish.
Yes!
Great finish. Great pass by Spencer Holmes, finding Schillinger on the opposite side, and great finish right there.
Give me one, Gertie.
Woo! I thought you were going to count it down that time.
Well, Ludington up by 20, 49-29. You look down to the left of us, Speedy Lopez is filming for Coach Shank, and he's going nuts as well.
I don't know if he can match Scoop's energy, but he's pretty darn close over there.
Schillinger at the free throw line. He's had a big game as well with 15 points. Free throw, no good. Rebound to Lehman, and Lehman ends up with it. What, you talk about a lucky carom there for the Orioles that bounded off about 3 players right there. Schillinger has it now. The clock is down to 7 minutes, 9 seconds to go. Lacombe with it. Lacombe in the lane. Now he'll dish it to Schillinger. Sunshine makes a move. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Canyon Reed. Ludington up again by 20, 49-29. 6:55 to go in the game. Little turnaround in the lane, no good. And that was forced. That bad shot was forced there by Peyton Lacombe.
Yep, Peyton Lacombe's got long arms. They knew they had to get it over him, and that didn't even draw a rim.
Eaton with it now to Schillinger. Boy, Peyton Lacombe, for a man that couldn't play against Mason County Central the other night. Boy, has he looked good tonight.
Yeah, he looks smooth. And right now, Reed City's getting out of that zone, and they're trying to match up in a man-to-man. Schillinger had his guy beat there if he went up with it.
Just lost his footing, and it slid a little bit right there in the lane.
Slip.
I think he slid out. I think the paint was still wet. He didn't get caught watching the paint dry.
No.
All right, Ludington up again by 20. Reed City with the ball. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped by Reed City's Seth Jackson right to Peyton Lacombe. Schillinger has it now for the Orioles. And you know the other thing, the last few games, the Orioles, not that they haven't all season, Gertzie, but they look like they're having a lot of fun out there. Oh, give the basket to the aircraft carrier, Peyton Lacombe, and he's fouled.
Yeah, it's tough to stop Peyton Lacombe when he's coming up from up top, driving the lane and getting an and one.
Ludington up 51-29. Lacombe with 25 points. And he's at the free throw line now trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
It's pretty impressive. That was a nice drive there by Peyton Lacombe. He went in hard. Now make your free throw, Peyton.
Peyton's free throw is up and left it short. However, it's tipped. It's still tipped. And now goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Ludington basketball. Boy, the Orioles are, there have been a number of games this year in their 2-8 non-league schedule where it seems like they didn't catch the breaks. They're catching them tonight, Gertzie.
Catching them tonight.
Second season district time.
That's what happens when you work hard, Scoop. You create your own luck.
And again, I know we've said it a few times, Gertzie, but Ludington boys have not lost a district basketball game since March 11th, 2016. That is a very impressive fact.
That's over 5 years, Scoop. That's a long
They've won
time.
4 straight district championships. They were on their way to play Cadillac when the pandemic would shut everything down.
Yep.
Before that, their last loss came to Benzie Central on March 11th, 2016. Before that, Cadillac had won like 4 districts in a row. Okay, we got a timeout on the floor. We got to spread some love to some more of our sponsors.
Yeah, Indian Summer Co-op. The Indian Summer Co-op is proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington Oriole athletes. We wish you the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles, Indian Summer Co-op.
And also a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. And some love as well, too.
Urca Auto Center. Urca is Mason County's only local-owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center is your one place to shop for all your automotive needs.
6:09 left in the game. Ludington up 51-29 over the 14-6 Reed City Coyotes. Lacombe to the hoop, shot up. Oh, he overlaid it right there. Lucky he didn't get a foul there on the follow-up right there. Yeah, on the rebound. Now Gilchrist will be called for the foul. 5:56 to go. Ludington led 20-16 at the end of the first quarter. 13-8 at the outscore. I'm sorry, they led 20-16 at the end of one. They led 33-24 at the half by outscoring Reed City 13-8 in the second. They were up 45-27 entering the fourth quarter by outscoring Reed City 12-3. They now lead 51-29.
We've got 6 minutes left here.
There's a drive by the Coyotes. Seth Jackson with it now. He'll give it up long. It's all way off the mark there. And now Lacombe had it, and boy, he got like a little forearm shiver right there and lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be Reed City basketball.
Yeah, a little bit out of, he went up for the rebound and a little slipped out of his hand, and Coyotes ball down low with about 5:40 left.
Reed City will get the ball in. They get into the big guy, Canyon Reed. His shot no good. Rebound, however, to Kaling. Back to Jackson. There's a shot up, no good. Rebound to Reed City. They still have it. Canyon Reed has it. And now a foul is going to be called. I think it's going to be called on Spencer Holmes. And that's the 7th team foul on the Orioles. So now Reed City's in the bonus for the remainder of this game.
Yeah, they're just scrambling on defense. Got
Timeout on the floor. Ludington up 51-29. 5:31 to go. We're going to step aside. You're listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, and WMOM. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Ludington leads 51-29, 5:31 to go in the game. Tell you, Gertzie, our Orioles have played with great energy. They remind me of the way they looked the other night at Mason County Central, that great energy, the great environment. We've had that here at Manistee tonight, too. Are you surprised at how, I'm not going to say easy, because there's still 5:31 to go in the game. I don't want to jinx anything.
Yep.
But what they've done to Reed City, very poor shooting percentage from the floor tonight.
Yeah, Reed City's a good team. I'm not surprised because of who their coach is and who's prepared them for this moment. So, and they're great athletes. They're good kids. They know what needs to be done. So, but now you got to finish it. You got 5:30 left.
Yeah. Reed got both free throws, Canyon Reed. Here come the Orioles, Aiden Gilchrist right now. You know Reed City's going to be full court pressing here.
Yep.
Sunshine Schillinger with the ball. Send a shout out to all the Oriole fans tuned in tonight to OSN and WMOM. Thanks for tuning in right here to the network of the Orioles. Three-pointer, good! Peyton Lacombe from the near baseline.
Great shot there by Peyton, just making the zone his friend. He's got 28 points tonight.
Peyton Lacombe with a monster night, 28 points, and his Orioles lead 54-31. He's just 4 points away from 1,000 career points.
Yeah, he's having an impressive night. You might as well keep feeding the beast if you can.
Lacombe, he fakes the three. He's going to go baseline. Oh, and you missed that slam right there. Orioles get it back, though. Schillinger, no good, and now Reed City with it. Yeah, you don't see Peyton miss too many dunks, Gertzie.
Yeah, he drove pretty hard baseline on that
man.
one.
Look at Schillinger all over the court. There's a three-point attempt way off the mark there by Reed City. Boy, are they having, they're just having a really bad night shooting the rock.
Yeah, and you know what I really like about Peyton Lacombe?
Yeah.
He turned around to the bench and Coach Shanks said, my bad. And he's not here to show anybody up. He's just playing basketball, a game that he loves. He's going hard. And that's what I really respect about Peyton Lacombe, is that he puts others before himself.
He's always been a class act for the Ludington Orioles. Yep. Okay, Lacombe will get it ahead now to Schillinger. 4:20 to go in the game. Ludington up 54-31. Dylan Eaton with it. Eaton will give it up now to Lacombe. Lacombe now at the top of the key to Aiden Gilchrist. Over to Schillinger. He'll give it up now to Eaton. Dylan Eaton on the dribble to Peyton Lacombe. Lacombe being pretty aggressively hand-checked right there, and a foul is called. Foul on the Coyotes, number 24, Xavier Allen. And the Xavier Allen's getting serenaded right now by the Oriole student section.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's what they're saying, Scoop. I mean, Peyton's boss of the ball. It's hard to turn him over, but you gotta body him somehow.
Peyton Lacombe on the court right now with Schillinger, Aiden Gilchrist, Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, And you also have out there Dylan Eaton. 3:55 to go in the game. Ludington 54, Reed City 31. Schillinger on the dribble. He'll give it now to Big Country. Now over to Eaton. Dylan Eaton give and go to Big Country. And Big Country, Big Country, good sportsmanship right there by Canyon Reed. He got up and Canyon Reed's a pretty big boy when he can bring Big Country, Matthew Westhouse, down to the court like that. And then he helped him up, made sure he was okay.
Yeah,
he was climbing up his back right there.
Yeah, that's on both of them because Westy could have went straight up and put him on his head. And I think they both are looking out for each other, like you said. Good sportsmanship.
Schillinger will get it in to Big Country, Matthew Westhouse. Now he'll give it to Schillinger, 15-footer. God! Sunshine, nice little give and go there from Big Country on the assist.
Yeah, Big Country putting the ball on the floor and giving a little dribble handoff.
Ludington up 56-31. There's a steal by Schillinger. Schillinger in for two. He'll stop, and now, that's pretty impressive right there. A jump ball what the Reed City defender did there.
Yeah, that was good defense there by Reed City. That was definitely a jump ball. That was a good call.
Is that 24 for Reed City?
Yeah.
On that, Xavier Allen, a nice job right there. You're not going to see many defenders catch David Schillinger, and he did.
Let alone make a play.
Yep. So 3:21 to go in the game. Ludington 56, Reed City 31.
And it looks like we're getting a lot of reserves in for Reed City right now.
We want to mention that tomorrow night, the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM will be with you from Big Rapids High School. I'll be on the call doing the play-by-play. Charlie Guntzel, the Orioles varsity football coach, will be doing the color commentary with me. And, of course, Braden Kronline, our OSN technical engineer. And the LHS faculty member in the spotlight. I hope to interview Mr. Mark Boone tomorrow.
Oh, Boone.
Yep.
Booner's a good guy.
And we'll have that for halftime of the varsity. The girls playing at Big Rapids against the Standish Sterling Panthers in their regional semifinal game. They defeated Standish Sterling. There's a move by Lacombe. No good. Rebound to Lacombe. Turnaround up and no good, but he's fouled. Last year, Gertzie, our Ludington girls opened up regional play at Houghton Lake High School by defeating the Standish Sterling Panthers 43-36. They went on then at Houghton Lake. They played a couple nights later against Escanaba, had a lead at the half, but then Escanaba really took it to our girls in the second half. But what a year last year for both our boys and girls teams.
Let's get further than we did last year, Scoop.
Lacombe's first free throw is good. Peyton Lacombe, first free throw. He has a career high. I believe this is a career high tonight, 29 points. What a game he's played.
Yeah, he's played very well. Let's put this free throw in and get 30 points right here, Scoop, and then we got a sub waiting for him on the sideline.
Second shot. Oh, no good. In the game for the Orioles, number 44, Ethan Harvey. He's a junior. Also, Cole Anthus, number 2, is checked in. And Cole is a junior. Also out there for the Orioles, Chase Hackert, number 15. He's a junior. And Coach Thad Shank wants and gets a timeout. I believe he's going to bring in Ryan Millspaw now for Peyton Lacombe. But Peyton Lacombe, a career high. I got to believe that's a career high tonight. 29 points. He has career high previously was 28 in a game he had here earlier in the year against Manistee.
He likes this gym, Scoop.
He does like this gym, and I believe Coach Shank's going to take him out, and that's going to leave him, folks, just 3 points away from the magical 1,000-point club. You know, Gertzie, that's a very exclusive club. Only 9 Ludington boys players are in that club.
Yeah, it's got to make you feel good, and hopefully we're going to assume that he's going to get to that point on Wednesday night. But Peyton's a special player through this program, and Thad said it himself. He's special, he's humble, and that's all you can ask for your leader.
Exactly. Everything you want in a Ludington Oriole player.
Absolutely.
We want to thank the McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. So we've got 2:37 left in the game. Ludington 57, Reed City 31. In this game at halftime, the Orioles were up by just 9, Gertzie, 33-24. All right, there's a block by the Coyotes. And there's a shot up and no good there. That was put up by Spencer Hansen. Rebound to Reed City, no good. And Ethan Harvey fighting for it now. Reed City still with the ball, however. David Winquist has it. Winquist back to Spencer Hansen. Hansen in the lane, shot up, no good. And Ryan Millspaw has it for the Orioles. Millspaw, some fancy dribbling there by Millspaw.
Showtime, Scoop.
Ryan, yeah, he'll give it to Caleb Smith. Now that ball deflected out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. On the court for the Orioles right now, number 2, Cole Anthus, a junior. Number 24, Caleb Smith, a senior. Number 15, Chase Hackert, he's a junior. Also number 32, Ryan Millspaw, a junior. And number 44, Ethan Harvey, a junior. 1:52 to go. What is the one thing that has surprised you the most this ball game, Gertzie?
I think it's how we limited our turnovers really well, and we played really well against the zone. And then obviously you got your two studs, that Peyton and David came out and played really well.
As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll be Ludington basketball, I believe. You know, you couldn't make the game at Mason County Central the other night. Warren Stowe did color commentary with me, but they looked like a totally different team. I know it wasn't, Mason County Central's not, Zeeland East is a poor record, but still,
sure.
the schedule they play. But they played a whale of a ball game against their county rivals, and they had a heck of a night. They shot the lights out of the ball.
Yeah, and at some point, you always put it together as a Ludington Oriole at the end of the year. No matter what your record is, something happens.
Dad's got some magical dust he sprinkles on all of his players when season 2 starts.
And that could be.
Besides everything else, all the awesome other things he does. 1:20 to go in the game. Ludington up 57-31. Cole Anthus with the ball now. Anthus' sister had a great weekend. She's a gymnast for the Central Michigan Chippewas.
Yeah, I saw some highlights. She's pretty good.
Yep, she really stuck the vault that we put up on the OSN page, courtesy of her mom sending that video to us.
Impressive. Anytime you're a D1 athlete, that's extremely impressive.
It is. All right, 58 seconds to go. There's a shot up and in. Scoring that basket, Aiden Stores for the Reed City Coyotes. Ludington up 57-33. With the ball, that's Hackert. Hackert will give it up now to Anthus. Anthus to Millspaw. Millspaw will be called for the travel. Ludington is going to move on. Ludington is going to go to 13-8 on the season, and they are going to face the Big Rapids Cardinals, 18-2, right back here on Wednesday. And that game, 5:30, we should be on the air at 5:15 with the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show, 5:30 with the tip-off. You're going to be here, Gertzie?
Yep, I'll be here.
Awesome.
Got to get your head right, man.
All right, now into the game for the Orioles, number 12, Daniel Ramirez making his varsity debut, I believe.
That's awesome, in districts.
Yep. All right. Cool. Landon Jackson has it for Reed City. He'll give it now to Dylan Scheibel. There's a three-point attempt up and in. Landon Jackson hits the three. Ludington up 57-36. Pass a little too much there. As high as Caleb Smith can go, he still couldn't get up and get that one.
And that kid can jump.
Yep. Let's give some love to Miss Jen.
Yeah, March is National Athletic Training Month, and this year's theme is providing health care everywhere. During the month of March, Spectrum Health Foundation, Ludington Hospital is partnering with Ludington area schools, and Ludington Hospital's certified athletic trainer, Jen Mraz, is looking to provide athletic socks to student athletes and other types of socks for all athletes. Please donate new socks by placing them in the drop boxes at the Ludington High School main office, athletic office, and the athletic trainer's office.
There's the buzzer, Gertzie. Another Ludington Oriole district victory. They defeat the Big Rapids Cardinals 57-36. The Orioles end up outscoring the, 45, 55, 12, 20, 30. Yep, they outscored Reed City 12-11 in that, actually make that 12-9. Again, my math is playing tricks on me. So Ludington outscores Reed City 12-9 in the fourth quarter. We're going to step aside right now for 2 minutes. When we return, we'll have the Smith & Eddy post-game show coming your way here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned, O's fans.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Manistee High School. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Gerzinski, and Braden Kronline, the Oriole Sports Network, in conjunction with WMOM 102.7 FM radio. We want to first thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. The Ludington Orioles live to fight another day. They win over the Reed City Coyotes. Not that surprised that we won, Gertzie, but by the margin that we won, 57-36 over a very good Reed City team that just had a very poor night shooting, and give a lot of credit to that tenacious, relentless Oriole defense.
Yeah, we just executed very well, and Coach Shank always have teams ready to go, and I'm going to give my headset over to Coach Shank here right now for your interview.
That's right. Coach Shank, you got to be extremely happy. I was just talking to Gertzie about the fact that I'm not surprised your Orioles won tonight, but by the margin of victory, you got to give a ton of credit to your defense. Reed City, a poor shooting night, and that's attributed to the Ludington defense. A 57-36 victory over Reed City. Coach, one other thing I want to add to that question: what is the magic to Ludington? Ludington boys have not lost a district basketball game since March 11th, 2016. How do you?
You have good players. That's a pretty easy explanation,
Exactly.
Scoop. You got good players. You got kids who love playing, and I've been awfully blessed, the last 20-some years with really good players. And when you have really good players, you win games, and that makes it pretty simple, right?
Very good. I thought you'd give me a great answer on that, but you look back and I researched it today. It said March 11th.
Research, let's worry about today. We don't need to do your research right
That's
now.
just an amazing streak, Coach, and that's a tribute to you and your boys.
It's a blessing, and these guys have a lot to live up to. They've had a lot of guys who've gone before them that really fought hard and have established a tradition here, and because of that tradition, kids want to pick up the basketball and play. They experience things like this with our fan base and stuff like that. It's easy when you have good kids.
I asked you earlier today in the pregame interview, well, Peyton Lacombe, what's the status on him? You said, well, I think he's going to be able to go tonight. He had a career high, Coach, 29 points tonight. What a game did he play, and he looked like he was very, very spry and healthy.
Well, we tried to make it pretty simple tonight. That 2-3 extended zone is tough, and we just put him in the middle of the floor and let him play. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And 2-3 zones can be very effective, but when you have a 6'7", 6'8" kid like we have that you can put in the middle of that thing, that changes things a little bit. It's been rare for us to have a guy who can shoot, drive, do everything, pass, put him in the middle of a defense like that. Then you just got to simplify things, because the way Reed City was coming after us, time and time again, you just want to be simple where you don't have to think. I thought our kids moved the ball pretty well tonight against the zone in spots, and so, it was a good win for us.
Great energy by your team. It seemed like, your team was feeding off that victory over county rival Mason County Central tonight when there was so much energy right there. Student section, bring it.
It had nothing to do with it, Scoop, man. It's district time, and we want to play again tomorrow.
Yep.
So,
well, you got to give some credit to your student section too, Coach. The energy.
I already said that though, didn't I?
You probably did. You probably did. I might be a little redundant right there, but like you said, the last game of the season, probably the best shooting game you had all year. You didn't blow a tire. Your team didn't. Where you had that one quarter where the team only scored 2 points like they did at Zeeland East the other night.
Yeah, and, we've been stringing more quarters together, I think, and I think we're just improving, you're together all year. These guys come and they work their tails off, and we're feeling a little bit better, playing a little bit better together, and like you said, our defense has been much improved, and the big part of it is, though, it's simple. It's March. You got to make shots.
Mm-hmm.
Reed City couldn't make shots from behind the arc. Hopefully that was a little bit because of our defense. We hit the open shot tonight, so that's big.
Sunshine Schillinger, 17-point night, but he was all over the court tonight. Steals, assist. Levi Lehman, I thought, had another really solid ball game. You got good minutes from Aiden Gilchrist. You
got good minutes all down
all
the
around.
board. Spencer Holmes, who hasn't
Yep.
played for a long time, really gave us great minutes tonight. And, like I say, we're deep. I mean, that's a difference maybe between us and Reed City. They go 7 deep. We go 9 or 10 deep, and we could probably go deeper, So.
Yep. Good minutes as well, like you said, the whole roster. Dylan Eaton, Big Country, Matthew West, Gage Jones, I thought, stepped up. You're now 13-8 on the year. You get an 18-2 Big Rapids Cardinals team on Wednesday.
We knew looking at that district draw that it was going to take everything we had. So, the fact that we're playing, we get to play another quality opponent on Wednesday. We'll do the best we can in the next 24 hours to prepare, and we'll be back here and try to get to a district final. So
let's keep it rolling, Coach. And I told the same thing to Coach Warren Stowe. Now tomorrow we get to go cover the girls. We wish them all the best.
That's awesome, man.
Yep.
Yeah, Coach Stowe is a phenomenal coach, and those girls play so hard for him, and it's been fun watching them. Hopefully that they can keep it rolling.
Yep. Well, let's hope the boys can keep it rolling as well. Coach Thad Shank, congratulations, Coach. Ludington wins by the score of 57-36, and Gertzie, Coach Thad Shank, as his usual humble self when it comes to talking about basketball here. And you saw his reaction when I asked him, how do you explain that?
Right. He wants to talk about right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about past successes, and he's got a lot of it. But he's worried about who's next.
Yeah.
What's the next step? How do we win this next game? And I guarantee he's going to go home. He's going to watch a ton of film for the next 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to put a sheet together, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say John Stowe was right there with him. Him and Stowe go hand in hand when it comes to getting scouting reports done, and it's impressive. If you've never seen one of those things, it's pretty neat.
It's something special with Ludington boys and girls basketball come district time. I mean, it's always special the whole year.
Yeah.
But we get into districts, there's just something, particularly, like I said, this last run with the Ludington boys, dating all the way back to that game, their last loss on March 11, 2016, to the Benzie Central Huskies at Kingsley High School.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that was basically the same. That was the next year's state runner-up team. The one key player they were missing on that team right there that lost 56-41 that night was Thunder, Calvin Hackert.
Yeah, and I mean, districts time, it's different. Sometimes one player makes a difference, but sometimes it only takes one player from the other team to get hot.
Yeah, exactly.
And you never know who's going to win. So that's what's awesome about March basketball.
Just absolutely incredible. Again, the line score for tonight, Ludington outscores Reed City 20-16, and then a very exciting opening quarter. They outscore them 13-8 in the second, 12-3 in the third, 12-9 in the fourth. The Orioles led 33-24 at halftime. They were up 45-27 at the end of the third quarter. They win 57-36. Scoring for the Orioles tonight, 17 points for David Sunshine Schillinger, 5 for Levi Lehman, 2 for Aiden Gilchrist, 4 for Big Country Matthew Westhouse, and a career high for the Orioles aircraft carrier, Peyton Lacombe, 29 points. And you notice I didn't mention that he was just 3 points away with Coach Thad Shank.
No, he doesn't want to hear that.
He doesn't want to hear that. Coach wants Peyton, obviously, to get into that club, and I totally understand where he's coming from a coaching perspective.
Right.
But he's just 3 points away from 1,000 from
cool.
joining a club that, let's see if I can get it off the top of my head, that has 9 members. Mike Larson, Joshua Lehman, Chad Holmes, Pete Tillotson, Dave Johnson, Kevin Johnson, Gabe Rivera, Jade Sadasti, Ryan Bogus.
That's pretty darn good, Scoop.
I didn't get him in the right order.
No, but that's pretty darn good. That's look at that lockdown memory.
He's just what Jade Sadasti is number 9 at 1,005 points.
Gotcha.
So,
Hopefully Peyton gets past that.
Peyton is right between him right now and Harry Volkers, who's down at 937.
Gotcha.
So just some more of that trivia that I love storing up there. I wish I would, again, I've said it many times, I wish I would have been as good at math and science when I was going through high school as I was retaining sports facts and figures and so forth. All the other facts and figures for this game, folks, will be up on the Oriole Sports Network page later tonight. We'll have the scoring by quarters. We'll have the individual scoring for Ludington and Reed City. And we'll probably put some more photos up from that girls' game from the other night from the local sports journal. They took so many great photos.
Yeah,
We're still putting them up on the OSN page. And with that said, Gertzie, let's give some love to our Ludington girls who will be playing tomorrow night at Big Rapids High School against the Standish Sterling Panthers. Ludington comes into that game 17-5. Standish Sterling 17-5. And last year, Ludington knocked out Standish Sterling in the regional semifinal. Let's hope they can do it again this year. Last year, they won 43-36. We'll be on the air at 6:45 with the House of Flavors pregame, 7 o'clock with a tip-off. Tomorrow night, that's Ludington girls regional basketball action from Big Rapids High School, the Orioles and the Panthers of Standish Sterling. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, boys varsity basketball coach Thad Shank, for my sidekick tonight, the one and only Kyle Gertzy-Gerzinski doing the color commentary, and for our technical engineer, who happened to be the technical engineer in the spotlight tonight, the one and only Braden Kronline. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long and good night from Manistee High School. Once again, your final score in this district quarterfinals game, the Ludington Orioles 57, the Reed City Coyotes 36. Good night, Oath fans, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.